Welcome to the Leadership Spark podcast, where we equip you to be the great leader your people deserve. This is Corey, and today I want to talk about the 2-minute decision. Now, all of us as leaders, we make decisions all the time. And if you've listened to the podcast, you've heard me say that I really believe that my 18-year-old son could make 95% of the leadership decisions that I have to make. But there are some decisions that are very weighty, and there's decisions that only I can make. And there's a process that we go through in how we make decisions. But then again, there's also the 2-minute decisions, the decisions that we can make within 2 minutes to be able to move our teams forward. So here's something that nobody tells you when you move into a leadership role. And maybe we should say this more often, and maybe we should tell people whenever they take on leadership responsibilities what I'm about to tell you. But the thing that you don't get told is that your team isn't just waiting on you, the leader, to make a decision. They are watching you make the decision as well. They're watching the process that you go through when you make a decision. So every time you stall, every time you are indecisive, every time you escalate unnecessarily, every time you wait for someone around you to make a decision, you are sending a signal to your team. And that signal to your team is, I don't trust my own judgment. And you don't want that to be the case whenever you're making decisions as a leader, is for other people to doubt you or have a lack of confidence in you whenever you make decisions. And so today, I just want to talk about that a little bit. And I want to give you 3 questions that you can ask yourself that will allow you to make quick decisions as a leader, these 2-minute decisions that you need to make. And so if you are a middle manager or a frontline manager, you're kind of stuck in the middle. And so you can feel this sometimes. You can feel squeezed sometimes because there are decisions that you need to make that maybe you don't have all the information, or there are decisions that you need to make to where maybe you don't necessarily know if you have the authority to make the decision or not. And so it becomes quite difficult if you are in the middle of the organization to be able to make decisions, but you still can. And I think these 3 questions will help you make quick decisions to be able to move your team and yourself forward. And so here are the 3 questions. Number 1, is the decision reversible? Ask yourself, I have to make this decision. Is it reversible? If it is, then make the call yourself. If it's reversible, then make the call yourself. The worst thing that can happen in that situation is that you have to change your decision. And so if it is reversible, make the decision yourself. And most of our day-to-day management decisions are reversible. Most of the decisions that you make today and that you'll make this week are going to be reversible. So stop treating them like they're carved in stone once you make them, because it's really just the next decision that you're making. So you ask yourself, is it reversible? Number 2, is this actually my decision to decide? That's a very important question to ask yourself. Do I have the authority to make the decision? Not every decision has to go up the chain in your organization. There are decisions that you can make. And so ask yourself, do I have the context? Do I have the authority and the information to make this call? And if you do, own it. Make the decision and own it. If it's genuinely no, that you don't have the ability to do that, then escalate it with some sort of recommendation to whoever has the authority to make that decision. But ask yourself, is this actually my decision to make? And then third question is this: what is the real cost of waiting? If you don't make the decision, what is it costing you and your team? Your team's time is on the clock. Your team's time is the clock, and it is a valuable resource that you have. And you want to be able to allow them to move quickly without obstacles in the way. And so every hour you wait to make the decision is another hour that they may be blocked from doing their job. And so you want to be able to make that decision quickly. So calculate the cost. Calculate the cost of indecision. Calculate the cost of waiting, and then decide and make the decision. And so hopefully those are 3 questions that you can ask yourself that allow you to make quick decisions. And so the go and do is this: think about one decision that you've been sitting on or planning to escalate, and run it through these 3 questions that I just gave you. Filter it through these 3 questions. Is it reversible? Is it yours to make? What's the cost of waiting? If it's yours to make the call today. Make the decision. Again, it's just the next decision, and it will allow you to learn. It will allow you to get insight and information and allow your team to move forward. And you will get better at making decisions, and you will build confidence in yourself and your team that you can make the right decision when you have to.